done a budget beast video in a while now, and I definitely have to update it, but our budget today is going to be under 125k. It was under 100k last time, but we are super far in the game. We're almost into December now, and I think that with the event, with a lot of ways to grind, challenges and stuff, people should have a little bit of a stack now, even if you are nobody spent. In 125, there's like one or two cards above 100k anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do top 10s on every position. I do gameplays on all the new cards, from some of the expensive ones to the budget cards in this game. Everything, literally everything. But make sure to hit that like, this, subscribe. Let's just jump right into it. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The first card on this list is going to be Devin White. We have his right outside linebacker edition. This card, you can see, is going for around 30k. He is an 87, which is a little bit on the older end, but remember, we are staying under 125k, and we're going to give you some guys in every single price range. We'll have some 30k, some 70ks, 100k, so everybody can kind of dabble in here. But 89 speed, 85 block shed on him for a user is amazing. For 30,000 coins, you can hop into a game and literally ball. I'm telling you, in this game where defense is already garbage anyways, if you are nobody spent, you probably want to be investing most of your coins into offense anyway, because a defense is bad. It's bad no matter what cards you have out there. Use the free cards on defense if you can. Use the cheaper cards, and I think Devin White is a really good budget option. The only thing that sucks is you can't really off-ball him because he does have 74 zone. Where is it? Yeah, 74 zone. Real only negative, but I'm telling you, for the price you're paying, this is a very, very solid user. Second budget beast of the list is actually going to be what I believe to be the best kicker in the game if you are not using the team captain kicker. And if you're nobody spent, you should not be using the captain kicker. Like, realistically, you should be using Pat Tillman or either, I don't know, literally anybody but so you can get some value. But Chris Boswell, he is 60k. He is not a bad option. I think the Dolphins kicker has the exact same kick power too. They both have 86, which is really, really good. It's like the second highest one in the game behind the captain. So you could use, I can't remember which promo he got. I can't remember his name either. Jason Sanders. He also has a good budget beast card. But 86 kick power, that's all you need on him. He is going to be able to hit a lot more field goals than any of the other budget kickers you are using in the game. It doesn't matter what overall they are. This is one of the best options, man. Just go get it, grade him. I know kicker's boring. I know that's not where you want to spend your points, but you'll win some games you aren't supposed to because you can kick a little bit farther. So now we move up to a little bit bigger of a card, and he obviously plays on my team. You can see he's in the lineup. He is our fourth string receiver because of that Team of the Week theme team. But Christian Watson, going for around an average of 85k, is an amazing wide receiver option for a no money spent team. So he's a little bit more of a splurge option, but 90 base speed, 6'4", that's elite, boys. I think height is really, really good again this year. You're not as good at after the catch. You're not going to be like as mobile, right? But you're going to get a lot of high balls. You're going to be perfect on the sideline. And then obviously when you get 90 spec catch while having good speed and being tall, he's going to make some crazy plays. There's no other, I think we only have one other wide receiver on this list. I think him and the other guy on this list are absolute must-haves. Like I said, I like spending my coins on offense this year because offense is already like OP, and it feels like no matter what card you use on defense, you're going to get killed no matter what. Even if you have the best of the best team with 95s, feels like you get destroyed, man. But Christian Watson, this is an amazing, amazing card, especially if you're running any sort of the Team of the Week theme team too. I was going to look up Caleb Farley. You guys already know exactly what card I'm talking about. I guess he is not in the catalog for some reason. But 83 Caleb Farley, absolutely dirt cheap. The cheapest card on this list. 89 speed. He obviously does not come with good coverage stats. But for his speed and his height at 6'2", if you run any sort of formation where you have a slot, I think he is amazing there because not only could you blitz him, he's fast, he's dirt cheap, but you can also play him in flat. 6'2", I know he doesn't have the best zone or whatever. He'll still be okay, boys. I promise you he'll be fine. I used this card for the longest time ever when this the Gridiron Guardians team was popping off, and honestly, he didn't play as bad as I thought he would. Just blitz him if you are looking for a guy, or even if you want, you need special teams in this game as well. I don't know if you guys know, but your corner 4, I believe your corner 3 plays special teams. This guy can play good there and in the slot, man. I'm telling you, he'll save you a lot of touchdowns. Moving on to defense, Baron Browning, and no, not his 82. His newer 88 from the Unstoppable promo is actually probably the best edge rusher you can get for this budget range. He doesn't have the best strength in the world, but he's insanely fast. 89 speed, 93 excel, and an 88 is ridiculous. That is nearly as good as the brand new Lawrence Taylor that just came out literally today. He is elite right there. He also has 88 block shot, 88 power move. For what you're paying, go compare him to any other edge rusher in this price range. Go to mutt.gg, put 125k and under. There is no one close to Baron Browning. I think this card is amazing. He's definitely a must-have and a great edge rusher for you. He's not a user, definitely just a straight-up edge rusher. Got a Team of the Week card for you here. Baby Chase Brown card. I call it a baby card if it's not a master. That's just what it's in my dictionary, right? But a 5'9" running back with 89 speed, 90 excel. You're paying 27k. I'm gonna be honest. Just like real life, the running game, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say it doesn't matter this year, but it almost feels like it's so replaceable. Any card feels like they play just as good down here. And if you're going to spend the least at this position, this is a good card to add. He has 89 speed, 90 excel, 86 change direction for what you're paying. Is not bad. And also, normally when they give a speed back, a card like this, they will usually butcher their carry and give them like, 60 or 70, low 70 carry. They actually gave him 82, which isn't insane, but for what you're paying for, Chase Brown is by far the best budget running back in the game. And still the only quarterback that you can get Gunslinger on that is not above or under 125K. That is insane to think about. He is the only one that gets Gunslinger in that price range. Obviously, you could use the free guys if you played like Season 3 where you could use like, who is it? Or Season 2, like Michael Penix and like Cousins or whatnot. But most people, if you're new, especially if you're new into Season 4, you're not going to have those guys. So a guy like Will Levis, he has a solid release. You can win games with this card against God Squads. No quarterback in the game, even the best quarterback, Vince Young, right, has no special ability. He just has a little bit of a discount, right? So you're still going to have the exact same abilities. You're not that fast, but 90 throw power is a lot better than some of the cards in the game, too, like Daniel Jones. I'm trying to think. It's better than both of the free 90s you got from, like, the Caleb Williams and also Jaden Daniels, those two 90s you got from logging in. I think Will Levis is still one of the best budget quarterbacks in the game. 90 throwing to pressure, too. You put the token in him as well, get him up to speed and get him up in acceleration. This is still one of the better quarterbacks in the game, and he's a budget option. It's nasty. Boys, I'm going to be honest, this is the best budget option card in the game altogether. I forgot to show the price. He is stretching our budget, 121K. He goes for like 115 I've been looking at, but he is easily the best budget card in the game. It's not even close. He's the only one under 125 that goes for 91 or has 91 speed. He is also 6'3", and you can see, just like Christian Watson, he has a couple 90 stats. He has 91 spec, 91 deep, and if you guys know, this card was wide receiver 1 at a point in this game. He is still absolutely amazing. I think the Jaguars theme team's a super good no money spent theme team to build too, because you have that free Calvin Ridley. You could use Brian Thomas. You can get guys like Fred Taylor as well, who's also right under 125K. I'm telling you, man, the Duval theme team, budget theme team, and you get the best budget card in the game right here in Brian Thomas. My favorite users of the year, and every time I play like quote-unquote budget teams or nobody spend teams, it feels like every single one of them have Troy Anderson, so maybe everybody's already hip to this card, but he is amazing. He's 6'4", 88 speed, 90 hit power, 82 block shed, and 86 zone coverage, so he has a way better zone coverage than the Devin White we showed you earlier. He's 90 hit power, 82 block shed, 88 speed. He is double the price. You could see here around like 60K-ish, 55K. I think Troy Anderson, though, I got to use him when he was max potential when he first came out. He was one of my favorite users then. He's still a very good budget option, man. Tall, fast, and good zone, and solid hit power. I mean, he's a really, really good card, especially for an 88 overall. Well, I know I showed you a running back already in Chase Brown. If you want to spend a little bit more, like 20K extra, I do think Devon A-Chain is better. The only thing is, though, is I don't know if you are later to the game. I don't know if you can get this token still. That is one I have no clue about. You guys are probably going to, help me out with that. I don't know if you can still get this token. It probably would be in the pass or the challenges. I'm not sure. But if you get the token, he goes up to 90 speed and 90 excel. It's free if it is still there. So he'd have 3 90s across the board in the first 3 stats. He has 88 change direction, 88 break tackle. His carrying is better as Chase Brown's as well. They're the exact same build, basically at 5'9", but A-Chain still was one of the best running backs of the year when he first came out. He's the best budget running back, man. If you're looking to spend a little bit, 100% him. If you want to, I saw there was a Fred Taylor around 120K. I don't think you should be spending that much on a running back if you are a nobody spent budget player, but if you want to go big, that's the guy to go to as well. And honestly, this is another guy. I kind of like Troy Anderson, how I mentioned he was insane on my team when he was a top-end big overall card, right? Jadeveon Clowney is amazing in this game. He's 87 speed, 80 excel. He obviously has much better strength than we showed you earlier on Baron Browning, but he has 86 block shed, 90 power move, so we're hitting a 90 stat right there. And another thing I love about this card for all of you guys is that look at the theme team selection, man. He has 9 different theme teams. Obviously, you have to have the token for these 3, but he played already on 6 of them regardless, which is insane to think about. Jadeveon Clowney, he's good. He's just one of those guys that sheds in game. I know offensive line have gotten better since I've used him, but for the price you're paying, 80K, him and Baron Browning and the 2 outside rushers, you can't get much better than that in a no money spent budget list, right? All right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Let me know if there's any budget beasts I missed, any significant ones. Comment down below. It obviously will help me for a future list and obviously help other people looking for budget cards. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We got, I don't know what video we're doing tomorrow, but we got a lot of content this week. We got Blitz. We got All Madden Part 3. It should be fun, man. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, boys.